Are you drowning in a sea of to-do lists? You know the feeling. You start your day with a perfectly organized list. You hustle. You check off box after box. And by the end of the day, you've done a lot. You feel busy. You feel exhausted. But when you look at your big goals, the things that truly matter to you, it feels like you haven't moved an inch. What's going on? Welcome to what I call the to-do list lie. This is the productivity paradox in action. We trick ourselves into feeling productive because we're busy, but all that busyness isn't translating into real, meaningful progress. It's like running on a treadmill. You're sweating, you're putting in the effort, but you're not actually going anywhere. We get so caught up in the satisfying little dopamine hit of checking a box that we lose sight of the bigger picture. We're doing tasks, but are they the right tasks? Think about it. Replying to a dozen emails feels productive. Organizing your desktop feels productive. But did those actions get you closer to launching your business, writing your book, or learning that new skill you've been dreaming about? Probably not. We fill our days with low-impact, easy-to-complete tasks because they provide a false sense of accomplishment, while the big, scary, important tasks get pushed to tomorrow. The truth is, there's a massive difference between doing a lot and doing what matters. Being busy is not the same as being effective. The key to breaking free from this cycle isn't about creating longer, more detailed to-do lists. It's about a fundamental shift in how you approach your day and your goals. It's about learning to distinguish between busy work and impactful work. So how do we escape this trap? The first step is to get brutally honest with yourself. Look at your to-do list right now. For each item, ask yourself, if this is the only thing I accomplished today, will I be significantly closer to my most important goal? This simple question can be a powerful filter. You'll quickly see which tasks are just filler and which ones are the real needle movers. This is where the concept of priority comes in, but not just in the A, B, C, or high, medium, low sense. I'm talking about identifying your one thing. What is the single most important outcome you want to achieve this quarter, this month, or even this week? Your primary focus should be on identifying the tasks that directly contribute to that one thing. Everything else is secondary. A powerful tool for this is the Eisenhower Matrix, but with a twist. You know the 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent and not important. Most of us live in the urgent and important quadrant, the quadrant of crises and deadlines. The truly successful and fulfilled people, however, spend most of their time in the important but not urgent quadrant. This is where strategic planning, deep work, relationship building, and personal development happen. This is where real progress is made. Your goal is to proactively schedule time for these important but not urgent tasks. Don't just wait for a free moment to appear. It never will. Another critical mindset shift is from a completion mindset to an impact mindset. Instead of asking, what can I check off my list today? Ask, what can I do today that will have the biggest positive impact on my long-term goals? This changes everything. It forces you to think about leverage. Which 20% of your efforts are creating 80% of your results? This is the Pareto Principle, or the 80-20 rule, and it's your best friend in the fight against busy work. Identify your high-leverage activities. For a writer, it's not organizing research notes. It's putting words on the page. For a salesperson, it's not updating the CRM. It's talking to prospects. For a founder, it's not redesigning the company logo for the 10th time. It's talking to customers and developing the product. Double down on these activities. Automate, delegate, or simply delete the rest. Let's make this practical. At the end of each day, instead of just making a random to-do list for tomorrow, do this. First, write down your number 1 goal. Then, identify just 1 to 3 most important tasks, or MITs, that will directly move you toward that goal. These 3 tasks become your priority for the next day. Plan to tackle the most challenging one first. This strategy, sometimes called eating the frog, ensures that you make meaningful progress before the distractions and demands of the day take over. Even if you get nothing else done, you'll have accomplished what truly matters. Think of your energy and focus as your most precious resources. Every time you switch tasks, especially between small, trivial things, you burn through that energy. Constantly checking emails, responding to notifications, and jumping from one minor task to another is a recipe for a fractured attention span and zero deep work. The constant context switching is exhausting. By focusing on your MITs in dedicated, uninterrupted blocks of time, you conserve that precious mental energy for the work that creates real value. So, let's tear up the old rulebook. The goal isn't an empty to-do list. The goal is tangible progress. It's about ending your day not just tired, but accomplished. It is about looking back at your week and seeing the clear steps you've taken toward your dreams. Ditch the lie of the endless to-do list. Stop measuring your worth by how many boxes you check. Start measuring your days by the impact you make. Focus on what truly matters, and you'll find that you're not just being busy. You're finally, truly being productive. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional and effective life. Let me know in the comments what S1 busy work task you are going to drop this week. See you in the next one.